Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Trump, juries, and true believers, and whether or not they matter. Because I got this message. I have a question for you, Bo, and I think it's a question that may need a video. So, evidence, indictments, charges, trials. My question is this: at the end of the day, it only takes one, right? Jury of peers, 12 citizens selected to pass judgment. He only needs one true believer, and we're back to square one. Actually, worse than that, thanks to double jeopardy. Is this an actual concern? Can one person undo literally years of painstaking work in this situation, or are there contingencies? Okay. So, yeah, that's the way the jury system works. One person on the jury wields a whole lot of power. At the same time, it's not one person. Not really. This is a very unique situation. There is the New York case. There's the Georgia case. I actually think that there's a third state investigation kind of lurking in the background. There is the documents case. There is the federal election interference, the overturning of 2020, however you want to phrase it. And then there's a possibility of a federal financial investigation as well. Or that may be part of the election one. It's not one person, it's one person on each one of those. The most likely scenario, it's not the jury that's going to be the issue. The indictments themselves are hard to get. If the indictments come back in this situation, you can be fairly certain that the prosecutor believes their case is airtight. And the jury will be selected to hopefully weed out those who are going to disregard the evidence. You don't know that, but that would be a goal of the prosecution. At the end of this, it would take 4 true believers minimum, assuming all of these result in indictments, at minimum, in the right spot, that completely put their reason aside and say, okay, this is an airtight case, but I'm going to say no anyway. It's possible. It doesn't seem very likely. I think your bigger concern is an endless string of appeals afterward. I think that's probably the more likely thing that is going to delay any real resolution on it. But again, this is counting chickens at this point. We might want to wait until there are actually indictments for the federal cases. Those are the ones that are going to be, those are the ones that are going to have the most resources behind them. Those are the ones that are going to be set up to be absolutely airtight, because they wouldn't pursue it if it wasn't. This is one of those things where you're looking for ways for things to go wrong. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them. But you have to play with what's already on the table. So let's wait for the indictments before we start talking about what the jury may or may not do. Short version, yeah, one single juror could just hold out. But at the same time, it's not just one juror. because I have a feeling there's going to be more than one jury. So, anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.